Oh, that was a big fish. That was a big fish that just went after the 6-inch mag draft, guys. We're going to get it right back out there. Tighten this drag up and slow it down. That was a big fish that just went after the mag draft. My drag was a tiny bit loose. Oh man, that was a big fish. That was a big fish, fellas. That's why you throw big swim baits near the bank pre-spawn. Like I said, we got a nice day out. I gotta get back. I gotta get it back over there. That was a big fish. Oh my God. Let me tighten this drag a little bit. He hit it, guys. He hit it. My drag was a tiny bit loose, as you heard. I think I can run a crankbait over there. I think I can run a crankbait past him because he hit this thing already. We're gonna give it another go. That was a nice fish, guys. That was a nice fish. Near the bank. Big fish near the bank, guys. Try one more time, and then we're gonna throw the run a square bill, a big square bill, which I have over there. That was a big smallie. Big smallie. We'll be back, guys. All right, guys, good morning. Friday morning. We have the GoPro rigged up on a pole, and we're gonna try to see what's under this dock. We're gonna try to see what's under this dock today, guys. See if any of the big fish started moving in under the dock. I know there's some 10-inch bass under here. And not too long ago, a bass hides out right there, and then you'll see him blast out and get little bait fish. You'll see that happen every now and then, which I saw about a couple minutes ago before I turned the video on. He'll blast out and attack little bait fish. But we're gonna see what's underneath the dock today with the GoPro. Should be pretty good footage. I got a light attached to it, so it should illuminate stuff. The water is stained, but let's see what we can see. Let's see. All right, guys, let's see what's underneath. go around this side now, around this side. Dock. Let's see if we can see this fish ambush. Alright guys, so that's going to be the video. Hopefully we saw something good under there. Let's review it. Again, this is that Henderson Pond in West Paterson, guys. Just checking out, see if there's any decent sized bass starting to move in underneath the dock early April. We'll be back. Now that's how you do it, fellas. Textbook right there. So the bass that we saw under the dock is a smallmouth, not a largemouth. Okay, that is textbook, fellas. That is textbook right there. Nice little smallmouth bass under the dock. This is the one we saw in the video, guys. Okay, you can't make it up, fellas. So you can skip a wacky rigged worm, you know, along the dock, which is what we did. It took me maybe 6, 7, 8 times to do it, and he went after it once, and this time we got him. This time we got him. Trying to help. All right, nice smallmouth bass right there, guys. On the 3-inch wacky rigged worm, 3-inch. This is like a Ned style finesse. Perfect. We're gonna let him go right back where we got him. Right back where we got him, under the dock, guys. Thank you, Mr. Smalley. Smallmouth bass, Henderson Pond, under the dock. And there he goes. Right back underneath. So, you know, that's just one technique as far as, you know, catching fish near a dock or under a dock. You know, skipping a wacky rig worm along the dock when there's weeds, right? Skip it along the dock. You can use a jerk bait. There's all different things. You can use a Ned rig, bounce it off the bottom real slow and have them come out from underneath it and grab it. You can use all different techniques, guys, all different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this wacky rigged worm, even though it's not a reaction bait and it's April, this is just another technique that works. But my plan is right now we're gonna go over there into that area. There should be some pike moved up into the shallow areas, because pike, they're probably spawning, to be honest with you, because pike spawn between temperatures 45 degrees and 55 degrees. So they could be spawning right now. There's water temperatures in the low 50s. But let's see if we can get something else. But that was a good catch. Nice smallmouth under the dock. Henderson Pond in West Paterson. Good stuff. I felt something hit this. What is this? What do we got here, guys? Who said they won't hit top water in March? Look at that largemouth bass. If that's not pretty, I don't know what is, guys. On the Hellraiser, okay? On the Z-Man Hellraiser, guys. Check that out. Beautiful. Every hook is in them. Now, we gotta be nice and delicate with this guy, right? because we want him to have a nice life. Let's get the forceps out. Z-Man Hellraiser, guys. How am I gonna do this without breaking this guy's jaw, mouth? God, he got every single hook in him. How do you do that? Let's see if I can get this out and help this guy without breaking his jaw. We want this guy to become a big guy. All right. Sticky hooks, guys. You notice how I didn't load up on this? I didn't set the hook. All I did was load up on him. All I did was load up on him. Check this little guy out. Beautiful fish, guys. On the Z-Man Hellraiser. Let me see if I can get him in the picture too. Beautiful. Over here at Henderson Pond, Z-Man Hellraiser, March 30th, hitting top water, baby. Pre-spawn. Nice little doe right there. What's up, buddy? Nothing like seeing wildlife in the wild, right? Wish I had some apples. I'd give you an apple. I saw that line tick, guys, and I set the hook. I saw that line tick and I set the hook. What do you guys think of that? My God. A pumpkin seed sunfish going after a 3-inch Senko. Can't make it up, guys. And I hope this guy lives, because I hooked him right in the head. Right through the eye. Should be right. Should be right. Be in a little bit of pain, but should be okay. Sorry, buddy. I saw that tick and I set the hook. So I'm using a, I'll show you what kind of hook I'm using a little bit later, but actually I'll show you right now. I'll show you exactly what I'm using. These are very sharp. They can handle a decent sized fish. I'll show you what I'm using. Here we go. So I'm using the drop shot long shank hooks. That's what I'm using right there. Who makes them? BBK. Drop shot long shank hooks. It's a very, very sharp hook. It's got a coating on it. It's got a bait keeper on there. So if you're rigging a worm up, it's got a little keeper right here. It'll hold the your worm in place, or your Ned rig, whatever you're throwing. It'll hold it in place. But I'm wacky rigging this. See how I'm doing that? I'm wacky rigging that. Just throwing it out there, and you know, you'll get a big fish on it. But this is what we're throwing, guys. Whoa! That's a small fish, but he nailed that thing. Sunfish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What in the world do we got here? We got someone else's line. Hold on here. Hold on here. Let's get him untangled first without getting a treble hook in her hand. Whew. Thank you, Mr. Bluegill. Now, what do we got here? We got, looks like a, ooh, got a couple things here. Hold on here. Any you guys lose this lure? Huh? Any you guys lose this guy? We're gonna put this over here for now. Put him right over here, like a Christmas decoration. All right, so we got that one on the Megabass X80 Junior, small jerkbait, quarter ounce Megabass X80 Junior. Not sure what this is. Largemouth? Largemouth. But that's not the one I saw. So, the one I saw was probably 3 times the size of this. Could have been a carp, but 3 times, probably four times the size of this. Not too far from where, you know, probably 10, 20, maybe 30 feet out, and I seen him move. Could have been a bass, could have been a carp. I don't know. It was big though, but that's not what we were going after. But we'll take him. So we got him on the Megabass Vision 110 Junior. Megabass Vision 110 Junior. And let's release him. So what I've been noticing, let's rewind a little bit. 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, it was 80 degrees. And they were moving up. They were, you know, becoming active. They were hitting. It was fantastic. But like I said, it was 80 degrees. Now, we had a couple cold fronts, and I've noticed that a lot of these fish have moved back toward the deeper areas. So, you know, let's see. You know, some of them have moved up, but I'd say 80% of them are back. 80%. And I'm real surprised that one smallmouth is all alone underneath that dock. Real surprised. Really surprised. But you know, there's, you know, Sonny's under there. He's got bait fish he's been eating. I've witnessed him eat several times. he's always in the same spot. He's gonna get bigger because there's plenty of food. But you know why he's there alone, I don't know. He moved in a lot sooner than the other guys, I'll tell you that. A lot sooner than the other guys. So I'm throwing the Megabass Vision 110 Junior today. Got a little bit of chartreuse on there. It's an overcast day, right? We got a little bit of black on the head, nice color, some chartreuse, some clear, right? So it's not too obnoxious, right? It's a nice color, nice color. All right, guys, let's see what else we can get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's the first, my God. So, I threw it out there. It bounced off that tree limb right there. Went back that way and hit that tree right there. But I want to show you something. You guys ever see a Megabass Vision 110 break in half? I guess if you knock it across a tree it will, right? Oh man, there's a $25 jerkbait right there, broken in half. But whew, can't make it up, guys. The good, the bad, the ugly, we do it all here. It happens. So like I said, I should have been moved over, but a little close, or cast left-handed from the left side. But I was casting, it bounced off that little tree limb right there, went this way and hit that big tree right there. Unbelievable. Oh, there's that. Nice largemouth coming out of the cattails. Going after the Z-Man Hellraiser, guys. Nice fish right there.